Mr. Wallace Swindle, well-known merchant on the Barbary Coast, is suddenly vanished without so much as a trace. His associate, Mr. Swindle of the firm Mr. Gross, of the firm Swindle and Gross, stated in the last scene, his associate was carrying on his person a large sum of money, in addition to having a valuable ruby ring. Police are investigating.
They say he was last seen on this corner. That'll be a penny, Mr. Todd.
For what?
The paper?
I'll take it back.
But you read it!
Only a small portion of the front page.
That don't matter. A penny or I ain't budging.
We'll see about that.
Ah!
Trying to rob me of a penny for your rich rag of scandal sheet? Out of my shop.
You're a mean man, Mr. Todd. Everyone knows about it in a fight with that old flower woman.
You know what? I would have won that fight too if the old hag hadn't hit me with her crutches. Now, out!
I won't forget this, Mr. Todd. I won't!
Oh, I'm sure you won't. I have great faith in fools. Another solid citizen. What's that to me? A man's got to make a living, don't he? Lucrative business is barber shop. A man comes in off the street, and if he looks prosperous, I polish him off in my special chair.
Talking to yourself again, Todd?
Oh, Miss Lovett. What a coincidence. Queen of the pastry shop. I trust you got the package I sent down earlier.
That's what I came to talk to you about.
He was well off.
Pocket watch, diamond stick pin,
Excellent.
sapphire cufflinks.
A profitable beginning to the day. I must say, Miss Lovett, how convenient it is that the cellar to your pastry shop lies beneath this very floor.
Police are getting suspicious. Sooner or later, you're going to connect us with all these mysterious disappearances.
Oh, nonsense. No one will suspect that I polished them off and dropped them down to your proper burial. Besides, I am one of those who the police always reach for but never touches.
It isn't only the police. It's Mr. Scruples from the opening.
Mr. Scruples? What about him? The man's an idiot.
He is my intended.
You, a bride?
Why not? I'm still young. A bit of powder and dapper rouge, I could pass for sweet 16.
A word of advice, Miss Lovett. Many an old hen makes a goose of herself trying to act like a chicken.
I'm immune to your insults.
Oh, you and Scruples hold it down.
Why not? Besides, I've been a widow too long. I won't have time for a business once I'm wed. I shall be respectable.
We shall see.
I'm not afraid of you.
I trust not. I mean, are we not friends?
Soon be friends with Crocodile. Beware, I will not speed you to the gallows.
Why are we quarreling? I mean, I myself have marriage in mind.
You?
Yes, me. In my gentler moods, I'm quite the Don Juan, the Romeo, the Casanova. I too long for the comforts of home and hearth.
Who is the object of your fancy?
Lily Farrow.
Of the Nobhill Pharaohs? You aim high. However, the girl's quite sane. You don't stand a chance.
Well, we shall see. I have my methods.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Todd, and you, Miss Lovett.
Ah, Mr. Scruples. How wonderful to see you again.
It's what to be of the honor.
Did you request a boy from the orphanage to apprentice as a barber?
I did. I can't comb, lather, shave, and polish all at the same time, can I?
Oh, you should be congratulated. Giving an orphan that occupation and shelter is the mark of a kindly man.
Oh, tut tut, Mr. Scruples. In a moment I shall polish up, also a modest man as well.
Ha.
Where's the ladder?
Oh, Miss Meanley's bringing.
Beg pardon, is this the barbershop of Sweeny Todd?
Yes, it is.
Which Widow Farrow sent me with a message for Mr. Todd. Would you like me to only go by that name?
I'm Sweeny Todd.
The Widow Farrow says she was free this afternoon and wished to pursue the matter discussed earlier this week.
Inform your mistress I shall be at Farrow House promptly at the designated hour.
Yes, sir. I confess, it looks like your marriage prospects are looking up. I confess I'm amazed. Come along, Mr. Scruples.
Miss Lovett is presenting a bit of a problem. I don't like problems.
Ow, 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 let go of my ear. Shut up, you wretched boy. Ow, ow.
Here he is, Mr. Todd. One foundling from the city orphanage in Coeur and Coeur.
Let go of my ear.
You'll have to be strict with him. There's a streak of independence.
I specifically asked Mr. Scruples for a docile waif.
Well, Mr. Scruples is the director of the orphanage, and he hardly ever gets down to the nitty-gritty. It is I who I still with these boys every hour of the day and night.
Yes, we're here to admire this little.
And so poorly paid. You do understand I will be bi-weekly to see that he's fed proper, dressed normally, has no complaints.
Plates?
It's a nuisance, and me so poorly paid. I'll be by to see that you're not overworking the boy. He needs 8 hours of sleep a night, 3 square meals a day, medical attention, trips to the dentist. Oh, and 2 new pairs of socks every other month.
Oh, say that everything's being done to the letter of the law.
Oh, you're also supposed to pay him 50 cents every week.
50 cents?
And not a penny less. Now I know the value of a penny being so poorly paid as I am.
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement. Oh, I know. I'll pay you 20 cents a week, and you fill out the required forms for our mutual satisfaction.
I don't think I can do that for less than 25 cents.
25 cents it is. You drive a hard bargain.
Now be strict with him. He's an idler.
You're a credit to your calling, Mrs. Neely.
Mind your manners, boy.
2 new pairs of socks every other month. Did you hear the like? Come here, boy. You got a name?
Billy.
Billy what? Billy Go?
Please, sir, don't laugh like that.
Well, let's get a few things straight here, Billy Go. You work 18-hour days. Feel sweet, leather, polish, and pop. And there'll be no back talk, understand?
Yes, sir.
And you'll keep your mouth shut about anything unusual you see right here. Got it?
Whatever you say, sir.
But when you're good and give me no trouble.
You mean if I don't tell people that you don't give me the new socks?
Shut up! Ah! Remember, too, I have a mechanical mind. Nothing slips by me. But when you're good and give me no trouble, I'll give you a penny to go down to Miss Lovett's shop and get a meat pie.
I'd be pleased, sir, to have one right now.
Pretty little boy, aren't you? Remember, too, if anyone gives you a tip for polishing his boots, you bring that tip straight to me. Got
Yes,
it?
sir. Todd, isn't it?
Madam, we have the advantage.
I'm Mrs. Worthy, and this is my friend, Mrs. Noble. We're collecting for the underprivileged, the Barbary Coast. There are so many.
Yes, the underprivileged are always with us. In fact, this day I've given home an apprenticeship to this poor lad brought to me from the city orphanage and home for encouragements.
Oh, wonderful. You are an inspiration.
Well, I feel we have a share with those who don't.
A fine sentiment.
Come here, Billy lad. Tell these good ladies what I'm doing for you.
Huh? This fine gentleman is going to see that I get 3 squares a day, work, medical attention, salary, and 2 pairs of new socks every other month.
How kind.
Run along, Billy. Go down to Miss Lovett's shop and buy yourself a meat pie.
Thank you, sir.
Gladys found a good home position. When it comes to solicitor contribution, but I think you're suited to more than that, Mr. Todd.
I am? Bless me.
Would you not consider accepting an honorary post with our organization, Barbary Coast Relief Connection of Marching Line? As a businessman, you owe it to your position in society. Do not refuse us.
I should be delighted.
We shall announce it in the press.
Well, good day, you ladies. Excellent. My name in the papers as a man of repute and worth. This will fit in nicely for my schemes and future plans.
Aww.
This is a boy of the illustrious Sweeny Todd, treated a beard and mustache.
I'm Sweeny Todd.
I am Honorable Mr. Chang, Merchant. I am on my way to Sacramento and wish you have my beard and mustache trimmed and scented.
Very well. Come sit this way. Here, let me take that chest from you. You'll be more comfortable.
No! Stay away!
Sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. It must be quite valuable for chest the way you hang onto it.
Not chest. What's in chest?
Oh, probably some rare tea or herbs.
Not tea, not herb. Jade.
Jade?
Jade.
Rare jade?
Jade.
Oh, nice. What do I think? This isn't the right chair for such an important person. Come back here. I save it for special customers.
Welcome back.
Coffee?
Seems to begin.
All in good time, my dear Mr. Chang.
Why you laugh?
Oh, just thinking of amusing. Just thinking, life is like your delicate little jade. Easy to create, difficult to create, easy to destroy.
What you do? What you do?
Matches, get your matches, who'll buy? That's to San Francisco. Matches, get your matches, who'll buy? Matches, get your matches. Matches? Oh,
love it a treasure.
Well, they do say love is blind.
In that case, Mary shall be the eye specialist. We expect a handsome wedding gift for you, Todd.
Yes, well, enjoy your stroll. Yeah, I'll expect a handsome wedding gift from you, Todd. Bah! The only thing I'll buy her is a jar of vanishing cream. I've won hers. Soon I'll be nowhere in my barber shop, and the wealth I've gathered from my most unusual prospects will boost my career. Soon I will marry Lily Farrell, and my social standing will be secure. I may even one day run for mayor, governor even, senator, maybe even president.
Ready to begin, Todd?
Oh, back so soon?
I have a few things I wish to discuss, and I have no wish for the simple Mr. Scruples to know the nature of our discussion, even though I can wrap them around my little finger. Mad as a March hare you are, it won't be too long before the straitjackets head straight your way.
Oh, you know, sometimes I wish Adam would have died with all his ribs in his body. Oh. You know, I do wonder what Mr. Scruples would say if he knew the nature of our arrangement.
One word, it's gallows for you.
If I embrace the gallows, you'll be right by my side. Enough of this bickering. Did you get the bundle of Oriental goods I sent down?
I want the money that's owed me.
Do not deceive yourself. Under this rough exterior covers a heart of flint.
I want my share.
What must be must. I've made a tally. You owe me a considerable sum for wear and tear and whatnot. The truth is, you owe me $6.30.
I owe you nothing, you cheat, you cross.
Ah, flattery is wasted on me.
So to begin with wits, I can protect myself, I know how to survive. Money isn't everything.
And sometimes it's not even enough.
Next time the trump card will be my hand.
That grateful creature. I'm going to have to deal with her sooner than I thought. Oh my God. My film is looking cutthroat.
Might you be the gentleman that calls himself Sweeny, Todd?
I am.
A friend of mine needs to go ahead and marry. She's going to divorce for life.
What's your name?
Barnacle.
Dick?
So no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who do you want Shanghai?
Shh. The matter's more delicate than that.
Delicacy is my specialty.
I need to take a fast packet to Honolulu. And in the harbor there'll be a boat loading a package of pineapples. The name of the boat is Flying Mouse.
There ain't no. You want me to sink her?
Shh. Yes, I overheard. I'll leave the sort of details to you.
The mouse will go to the bottom.
Excellent. Now keep your mouth shut.
My lips are sealed.
They will be permanently if one word of this gets out. Now here. One bag of gold now, one bag of gold when you bring me news the Flying Mouse is done flying.
Count on Barnacle. He always sticks to the job.
Excellent. And now, to Lily Farrell's house.
Strange stuff, that Sweeny, Todd. A bag of gold coins? That's my kind of goodie. I'll sink the mouse as you say, son. Only one thing worries me. I can't swim.
I stand here at the window for an eternity waiting for my friends and my beloved Sailor Tom. Word reached Maracross only this morning. They visit me before the sun was swallowed by twilight.
This lovely, wonderful news, they're here.
My heart throbs, Sailor Tom.
With this good friend from Brooklyn Jane, my heart throb. They came to back my dear garden.
Oh, joy.
Oh, bliss. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
mind if you had heart of Mr. Todd.
If he has one.
What manner is this Sweeny Todd?
The truth is, I suspect him to be a reprobate. He's oilier than a kerosene lamp and just as smelly.
That must be Mr. Todd. The front door, lady. Yes, ma'am. Really, whatever you do, don't offend the man. You must rely on his generosity.
If we must rely on that man's generosity, we might as well get to a soap bubble.
That reminds me, I've got a new tattoo.
Oh, it's a flower with the word lily written on it.
You're on it. Under my skin, you're on it.
Mr. Sweeny Todd, Esquire.
Hello, little Pharaoh.
Todd, you look different.
Yes, I had to shave the mustache. It makes me look younger, don't you think? Anyway. I think I'm on time.
2 seconds. You know my lovely daughter, Lily?
Yes, ma'am, I do. No doubt she blossom on the California landscape. Who might I add is this nautical chap?
Sailor Tom, soon to be husband of Miss Lily Farrell.
Marriage?
To the only man I shall ever want.
We shall see. What's up? Might I ask why this house has turned into a refuge for a sailing man?
I would like to, sir. This is my home. I shall entertain whenever I wish.
Let me remind you that one day this very mansion may belong to me.
Well, Sarah Tom's voice and
It was a brief reunion, but sweet. Goodbye, Sailor Tom.
Goodbye, Lily.
our last journey away from America, the beautiful.
But Ellen wants to be home forever. I go, but I left my heart in San Francisco.
I don't have it, but I do have solid bilateral.
Give me collateral. I don't want collateral. I want money.
I still have one ship.
A ship?
The Flying Mouse.
Right. On in.
It will soon sail from Honolulu Harbor with a cargo of pinnacles. When it reaches the Barbary coast, it will be paid with interest.
Do you say this delay is agreeable to you?
How could I deny you anything? Besides, I'm a businessman.
So it's agreed to wait until the Flying Mouse docks, press your claim?
Of course I will. I mean, I'm a respectable businessman. I mean, just today, I was accepted into a special marching alliance.
Our social organization.
Indeed.
Would you like to see the tea?
Very pleased to.
I'll see things in the kitchen.
All assist.
Oh, wait. Will you please accompany me? I'm a very moving man, Miss Lily.
I must help Mama. You shake Mama.
The damsel strikes a romantic interest in my bows. One day she'll find me the most suitable suitors. Ha. Little do widow Pharaoh can doggedly know that the flying mouse will flounder and its pineapples turn soggy. Mother and daughter will be destitute. And if Widow Pharaoh doesn't pay up, she goes to jail. Or she gives me the hand of her lovely daughter Lily. And after all this, Sweeny Todd for mayor.
Matches, get your matches. Who am I?
Good, Bill.
Me, sir?
Yes.
I have a license.
Never mind about that. Have you seen this gentleman?
Oh, what lovely robe he's wearing.
Name of Honorable Mr. Chang. He's a missing person. A man of considerable wealth.
Let me have a look.
Last seen here in the Barbary Coast some months ago. Vanished without a trace.
Foul play suspected.
Some months ago, you say?
3 months ago.
be exact, in possession of some rare jade. Does he look familiar?
I think he looks familiar. I think he looks Blackanese.
You think you
Nah.
might? Think you might? Anything?
No. We'll let you know, though.
Okay, thanks.
Well, isn't it a lovely name? Honorable Mr. Chang.
Yeah, but somehow or another, I associate him with Sweeny Todd.
You've got Todd on the brain. Come with me. It's low tide. We'll scavenge.
Somehow or another, I have to remember where I last saw Honorable Mr. Chang. It could be important.
I'm delighted with all your reports, Miss Sweeny. You have the welfare of all the lads at heart.
Bill in here is a perfect example. Since he's been in Mr. Todd's employment, he's lost all his aggressiveness.
It's because I'm hungry, Mrs. Meanly.
Wait a second, what did he say?
He said he's hungry to learn the barbering trade.
I hope you appreciate all that Mr. Todd's doing for you, Billy.
He does, don't you, Billy?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Scribbles. I really do appreciate Mr. Todd for taking me in and giving me the business.
You mean teaching you the business?
Oh, yes, ma'am, for teaching me the business.
My, what do we have here?
Oh, we were just discussing
About what, Mr. Strubles?
Miss Meanly's report.
About Billy.
I trust everything is in order.
Oh yes, it's a splendid report, nothing to worry about.
I should trust it on.
There's rumor abroad that you contemplate political office.
Who, I wonder, could be spreading that rumor, besides himself?
Miss Worthy for one.
Mrs. Noble for another.
Outstanding females. How is it that I wonder that... Really, come here. Here, take a penny to this luggage shop. Buy yourself a new pot.
What do you say?
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you are a soul of kindness.
Yes, I am. How's it that you're not yet married to the charming Miss London?
The poor lady keeps postponing the date. She said there are things we must clear up before the marriage and I'll keep it tied.
Yes, the female of the species, so unpredictable.
Well, I must see how some of our other families are prospering.
Screw this stupid fellow. He's like a doorknob, ain't
You're late.
Late?
My money, 3 weeks due.
Oh, it must have slipped my mind. I forgot my pocketbook at home. Did you take that?
No checks.
You'll have your money next week.
Now, we struck a bargain and I expect you to be true to it.
Sounds like a threat.
You may call it a threat. I call it something.
Miss Meanly is posing a bit of a problem also. I'm going to have to deal with her sooner than I thought I would. Barbara, what news?
The news from Honolulu is good.
Oh, excellent.
A fire of unknown origin sent the ship to the bottom. It now sleeps in Davy Jones' locker.
Prodigal, you're a man after my own heart, if I have one.
I ain't interested in your heart. I want my other back to hold.
Do you take a check?
No checks.
Fine. Maybe tonight at midnight. I'll have the noodle and dragon good, and you'll get your money back.
Location doesn't matter. The gold does. Midnight.
Very well, midnight. Now, off to Lily Farrell's house with some interesting news. Either Widow Farrell pays up, or she meets Dawn behind prison bars.
Mama, you must get control of yourself. Nothing can be gained by tears.
Ruin.
Who would have thought calamity in the form of a raging fire is being hyped to strike on high seas?
I'm sinking. Flying mouse. We're sunk.
Perhaps Sweeny Todd has not yet heard of the news. In such a
It hasn't. Where's my money?
You must give us more time.
Time sounds, damsel. I already told you I gave you all the time I needed out of my kind heart and generosity. What do you take me for, a fool?
We never expected it to sink.
Yeah, obviously. My money or your dear mama goes to jail.
No! You cannot be so heartless.
A heart? No one expects a businessman to have a heart.
Have you no sense of shame?
Such a shame is what I expected from others.
One moment you're solicitous, the next grasping.
Yeah, well, I have my moods.
Oh, Mama, are you all right?
There's really nothing I can do unless, well, I'll be back later. I'm soon to abandon my trade in the Barbie Coast, and I require a wife. I soon to abandon my trade in the Barbie Coast, and I plan to move to more fashionable activities. Snob Hill.
Knob Hill.
And in my new career, I need a wife whose name is respectable, someone I can admire and who will worship me.
What are you suggesting?
Well, I'm ready to tear up this bill that ensures your entire destruction on one condition.
Which is...
Miss Lily becomes my bride.
Never!
Never! You do forget yourself.
I forget nothing. Remember, the law's on my side.
I'm already promised to another.
A mere technicality. You know, it surprises me, Widow Fair, that you would find a sailor as a suitable son-in-law and have doubts about a politician.
Sir, it is no secret that some consider you a shady character.
Why? Because my shop is on the Barbie Coast? Let me remind you, too, that you might, in your financial condition, you might find yourself in that section of the city, working 18-hour days in a sweatshop.
Oh, if only Sailor Tom were here.
So what's it to be, Lily? A gold ring around your finger or an iron ring attached to a very heavy chain for your dear mama here?
Monster!
Ha ha!
Beast! Demon!
Think it over, Miss Lily.
I will race the jail rather than permit such marriage.
I'll do my best to accommodate you then.
Out of this house, you villain! You rogue! You hair clipper! Take that!
Hey, stop that! Help! Please, help me! Hey, Todd, please, help! I'm gonna get myself out of this one.
Baby, stop.
Please, help!
You get him! Hard right behind you! Oh.
Well, we're home, Sir Tom. How sweet it is to breathe the damp fog of San Francisco.
How sweet it will be to see Miss Lily and Miss Clinton.
We've taken our last voyage to sea, Brooke and Jake.
New life's my lover's orders.
Bachelors, no more.
I can't wait to see Miss Smitty's Lily's eyes when she sees the gift you brought her to the villa. I bet you go by the candy shop and purchase a large box of chicks. My Minnie does dote on sweet, steam kind of candies.
All right, well, I'll travel to Pharaoh House. We'll meet there.
Within the army.
Then they are, Brooke and Jake. A true friend, Brooke and Jake. I would trust him with my life, I would. Time to waste it.
Cursed, I know that face. Sailor Tom, do you not recognize me?
I don't think so.
Oh, young people these days, they have no memory.
On second thought, there is something about you. Could be the smell.
Oh, I'm quite mistaken. My coffee.
The ace of spades.
Silly question. Here.
Sweeny Todd, Esquire. I'm sort of pursuit. No extra charge for the Bay Road. I remember you. I met you at Pharaoh House the day I set sail from Manila.
Oh, your memory improves.
I hope your business dealing with Widow Pharaoh has resolved itself satisfactorily.
Quiet. It's not very slow.
I have something here, Mr. Todd, that will impress you.
Oh, pray what might that be?
It's my wedding present for Lily.
Oh, really? So probably some knickknack you purchased off the streets of the Philippines, I imagine. You sailor boys are such easy marks. What is it? Some pillow with the word sweetheart stitched on it? Or a box that plays Dixie?
None of that for my Lily. Pearls, perfectly matched.
Gad! Each pearl worth a pirate's ransom. How could you afford such a pricely gift?
Well, I fished a Philippine magistrate out of the water. He fell out of his boat. Poor man couldn't swim. So I jumped in and saved him, and in gratitude, he gave me his pearls. Do you think Lily would like them?
Your beard is rough and you smell the sea. This is no way to greet your attendant.
I guess I give it a shave.
Oh, you're in luck. My shop is but a few steps from this very spot.
Will it take long?
I can polish you off in a matter of minutes.
Which way are you showing?
Straight ahead. With him out of the way, Miss Lily will be less of a problem. Breaking her defiance has been a point of honor. And those pearls will catch a fancy price. This will be my golden opportunity. Come, Sid.
Orphanage was better than this. I don't mind the work. Mr. Todd shakes me. Sometimes I hear him talking to himself and laughing. He says he's got a mechanical mind. If you ask me, some of the screws are loose.
That'll be enough for now, Billy. Out you go.
Do you want me to get the lathering mug, Mr. Todd?
No, you run down to Miss Lovett's shop and get yourself a meat pie.
That's another thing. I'm sick of meat pies.
Ah, my assistant, a miserable piece of human wreckage I saved from life of want. Ow!
I'm most anxious to see my attendant, Mr. Todd.
All in good time. Oh, wait. Don't sit there. Sit back here. I save for special customers. Hey.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking of a funny comment Oriental gentleman made before he left. He said, only a foolish mouse makes a nest in a cat's ear.
Doesn't sound funny to me.
Yes, well, your humor needs nourishing. On we go. Miss Lee waits as soon as the bay rum.
Make me look good, Mr. Todd.
Oh, when I'm done with you, you won't be able to recognize yourself.
Mr. Todd, are you...
Curses! Ah, Miss Worthy Miss Noble. How kind of you to drop by. What can I do for you?
We've come to thank you for your latest contributions to the fire restoration convention in March. When you run for political office, you may rest assured you have our support. Mayor Todd, it has a nice ring.
Yes, I'm quite fond of Ridge. Ruby Ridge, especially.
Oh, you are a witty man.
Listen, ladies, I love the chat, but I have a victim. I mean,
I'd like to invite you to the tea next Wednesday that I'm holding.
As a bishop man, you owe it to your position.
I should be delighted.
So next Wednesday.
Till then. Hags interrupting my work. Oh, well.
Are you going to leave us longer, Mr. Todd?
Oh, no more interruptions. Just a neighbor wanted to borrow a cup of sugar.
I'm in a hurry.
So am I.
Todd!
What do you want?
Just be a minute.
What's the meaning of this?
I've given it some thought.
I wouldn't spare it, Todd. You can't afford it.
Is that an insult?
You're a booby if you think it's a compliment.
I want my money.
I said you'll have all your money. All this due to you tonight.
Tonight? I want it right now.
I give you my word as a gentleman.
Well, if you are a real gentleman, you give me what's due without arguing.
A gentleman doesn't pay his creditors, he owes them.
If you don't give me my money, I'll stand here and denounce you in front of your customer.
How would you like to wear these for a necklace?
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, wouldn't I? Jeez.
Mr. Todd, is anything wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. Just a peddler. I threw him out.
Todd,
What are you doing?
I forgot the location.
What location?
I couldn't remember if it was here or your shop or at the Golden Dragon.
Here, the hour was midnight.
Midnight, that's right.
You're spying on me, have you?
I have to protect my investment, don't I?
Do you?
I do.
Beware, Barcom. No man to be trifled with.
Here, at midnight.
Keep your mouth shut.
I know what to do and what not to do.
You need to be meddlesome. I'm surrounded by enemies.
Are you sure there's nothing wrong, Mr. Todd?
Oh, yes. Everything's fine. No more interruptions.
Well, maybe some other time.
No more interruptions. In you go, then. Mr. Lee awaits.
Who is that cracker-looking spots are sneaking away?
Shh. We have a live one. The glorious pearls. Perfect as I've ever seen.
You are sure of yourself.
Is that a compliment, Miss Lovett?
I wouldn't try out fox you, Todd. I know better than that.
I'm glad to see you come around.
You go a long ways away.
I do, don't I? Get back to work, quickly.
Whatever you said.
Pearls, lovely pearls.
I'd like to have a word with you, Mr. Todd.
What do you want?
It's about that honorable Mr. Tank. I think I have some information the police might find useful.
Get out of my shop.
I have rights to settle with you.
I'm gonna settle you right now. You know, being a murderer is hard work. All the plotting, the scheming, the planning. Who cares? No one. Oh well, after those pearls, barbering career of Sweeny Todd ends, where a new future begins.
Miss Faulkner?
Yes, one moment, Sweeny.
You look so funny.
Bald and black.
It's murder! That's what it is! Murder!
These chocolates are the best. Did you bring it all the way from Manila?
Of course I did. If I'd done that, it'd all been melted. They're nothing but a gooey mess.
Candy is my only sweetness. Aside from you, that is.
I don't know how you can go stuffing your face like that considering what happened to Widow Pharaoh.
Why did you have to bring that up?
You told me.
Crying shame. Poor widow Pharaoh with her heart broke.
Why did the widow get a lawyer?
No money to pay for one. Mr. Todd put a policeman on the doorstep of Pharaoh's house, so Miss Lily can't get back in. We've been sleeping in the park.
You gotta find Senator Tom. He's got something to solve this.
The only thing that can solve this problem is popular stuff with money.
Even better than that.
What's better than a popular stuff with money?
Pearls, mini pearls.
Pearls!
Each pearl perfectly matched. He brought it back from Miss Lily from Manila.
You could sell them and pay off the awful Sweeny Todd.
That's what I'm thinking.
You are a wonder. Brooklyn Jake. Oh, happy, happy day.
Okay.
What's wrong?
You gotta find Senator Tom and give him the news.
And get the pearls.
Knife on the high seas never like this.
I like the ones with the soft side best.
Pearls, did I hear them say? I wouldn't mind getting my hand on a string of pearls. I'll fall that couple into a war I can find. If I play my cards right, I might end up with a bag of gold coins and some pens.
What am I going to do? You know what I heard, and I'm glad I didn't see it. Mr. Todd was doing harm to some poor soul, and I figured that's why he never wanted me around when he was barbering in his special chair. If I tell anyone, Mr. Todd will come after me.
What seems to be the trouble, lad? You're shaking, you will?
Oh,
You're all in trouble. You're feverish. I know you. You're the lad from Sweeny Todd's shop.
please, ma'am, don't mention that name.
Has he beaten you?
No,
Then what's wrong?
I'd rather not say.
Well, then you might want to have a nice chat with that policeman over there if you have any complaints.
No!
Then what's wrong?
Leave me alone! I never! Ugh.
What is the matter, Bill?
The Barbary Coast. They are pearls and people.
Imagination's getting better.
There's something wrong with that lad at Sweeny Todd's shop.
You blow in the sidewalk.
Hey, has anyone seen Billy?
What? You see how she escaped the fall? Todd's with the pearls. Nothing. He's taken Laurie and left me to dispose of evidence.
Where am I?
Below Sweeny Todd's special chair.
Special chair?
Yes, he puts him in the chair, tilts it back, and they fall through a trap door.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you remember getting a shave from Sweeny Todd?
Who?
You had pearls.
Pearls?
Can't you remember anything?
I don't even know who I am.
The sailor that survived the fall chin. Through you, I will punish my tormentor.
I faint.
Destiny has sent this silly man to me. I will wreak revenge with vengeance, revenge with revenge. Sweeny Todd, demon bar with Barbary Coast, my victory is near. Your doom awaits. Does it matter?
What's the hour?
What difference does it make?
Who thought that I, a social lioness, would one day end up in a cage?
Fate is cruel. You mean cruel? Cruel's what we get for breakfast.
Dresses, china dishes, jewels, all gone.
There, dearie. It'll all get better. You'll see. Who kept her death in here?
How long have you been in this terrible house here?
It's been so long I can't remember.
What was your crime?
I borrowed some money and I couldn't pay it back. Your sister's in bondage. Your fate will soon be mine.
You got a visitor.
Me?
Not you. You've been in here so long, no one remembers you.
And the visitor's for me. Who is it, matron?
Your daughter.
Lily!
Dear Mama, how well you're looking.
5 minutes, no more.
The faint.
Rest.
Have you brought me good news?
Alas, I have not, for I cannot raise the bail money. It is too high.
Then your mother will pine away behind bars, as will I.
Stop, I will not listen.
What of Sailor Tom?
He has disappeared. Minnie, Brooke, and Jake have searched everywhere for him.
A sailor?
Yes.
Never fall in love with sailors. They're fickle. Silly girl at every port.
He would not desert me.
Where is he?
If only I knew.
You've got another one.
Another what?
Visitor.
What news?
No news. It's as if the earth opened up and swallowed him whole, gone without a trace.
True, daughter? He's abandoned you?
I cannot believe Sailor Tom would play with my affections.
Wait a minute. I thought you said he was a sailor.
Well, have you sold anything? Money? Oh, yes. Brooklyn, Jake, and I pawned everything we own. But it's not nearly enough. I even gave up my mermaid's tooth. Heaven's my only hope.
These here ladies are from the Barbary Coast Relief and Clam Chowder Marching Alliance. They've come to offer comfort.
We've got chewing gum and Christmas wrapping paper.
Chewing gum and wrapping paper? What good is that going to do?
Hold your tongue.
What a meanie is Sweeny Todd.
Sweeny Todd, did you say?
I did, ma'am. Not that you'd know the sort. Sweeny Todd is here on Barbary Coast. Same.
It is because of that foul villain that my poor mama here has been condemned to sit jail.
Impossible. I don't believe it. Believe it. I owed a large sum of money. When I couldn't pay and refused to allow my daughter to become his wife, he struck like a tattler.
She needs Rattler.
A snake by any other name.
We're supporting Mr. Todd in his campaign for mayor. Heaven help San Francisco! The face he showed us is that of a good man. He's two-faced.
The other is that of a gargoyle. He has no compassion. He is evil itself.
I, too, am a victim of Sweeny Todd.
You?
I owed a small sum of money, and the interest is high, and it only got higher. When I couldn't pay him back, he seized my small but humble home and had the police drag me here.
Justice is indeed blind.
Yes, full of noble.
Yes, but in time we have found out his true nature. Ladies, you have done good government a service.
That does not matter. I must free Mama from this pit.
What are we going to
I'll slap when the moment's right.
I must say, Dainty Lily, that I'm most surprised by a complete change in attitude. Not that I mind, I'm actually quite pleased.
So then you will free my mom from city jail?
Of course, it would hardly do to have one's mother in the jail, especially when one's running for political office.
Thank you, Mr. Todd.
Oh, such a trim little paw. You must call me Sweeny.
Well, excuse me, Sweeny.
Oh, yes, run along. Buy yourself a pretty frock. Charge is my name, but nothing too expensive, mind you.
You're too kind.
Yes, well, they all do say, things come to he who wins.
Everything's falling in place, isn't it, Todd?
Were you listening to my private conversation?
No. I'm referring to a certain sailor by the name of Brooklyn Jake.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, you see, he's looking for a mate by the name of Sailor Tom. His mate had a string of pearls on him.
Yeah, what of it? I'm no oyster.
Well, Sailor Tom has disappeared, as well as the pearls. And I remember the last place I saw him.
Well, yeah, where?
The same last place I saw Honorable Mr. Chang. Going into your barber shop.
You lie!
Don't call me a liar.
Beware. I'm no man to trifle with, Rose.
I ain't afraid of you anymore. I bet all those other solid citizens are part of your doing as well.
Mind your words. What rubbish. Now. I must be swift. No telling what lies Rose have spread to other people. I have to get rid of these pearls. But to who? How would I shift the blame? Who am I going to shift it to? Ah! One moment, Master Billy Goat.
Please, Mr. Todd, don't hit me.
Come here, I say. Where have you been all week? I haven't seen hide nor hair of you.
I don't want to work for you anymore.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
I don't like working in your shop. I don't like what goes on there.
What do you mean by that?
It's murder.
Mind your words, Billy Goat, or she'll rue this day. You're trying to accuse me of some crime? I wouldn't be a bit surprised if you were up to a bit of mischief. Ah, what do we have here? A fine string of pearls.
I didn't steal them, not me.
Uh-huh. I bet these are the ones that belong to that same poor sailor lad. Sailor Tom? Yes.
Let me go, Mr. Todd, please.
Police, help!
I'm innocent.
Uh-huh. Police, help! I caught a thief! Maybe worse!
A thief? Oh my gosh.
Look here, citizens. I found these fine string of pearls in the pocket of my crafty clothes.
I'm innocent.
I like this story.
All right, break it up. Well, what's going on here?
That boy stole the pearls.
What are you waiting for? Arrest him.
Here are the pearls, officer.
Come on, boy.
If only I'd had mother like the rest of the boys, none of this would have happened.
I'm a poor judge of character. After all I did for the lad.
There's a body on the pavement. Murder!
Oh my gosh!
My God, the streets become unsafe for decent citizens.
Dead, all right. Come on, boy. As soon as the coroner gets here, we'll find your nice comfortable cell.
I haven't done anything. I'm innocent, I tell you.
That's what they all say. I can't believe it. One of our boys, a thief.
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, I think I should be called as a character witness. Mrs. Meeman, a word.
I've got nothing to say to the likes of you.
Listen, I need you to denounce Billy Goat.
Why should I?
I'll make it worth your while.
I've heard that before.
Here, proof of my good intentions.
Count on me.
And there's gonna be more where that came from if you're convincing.
Leave it to me.
Sorry, business, that. Oh, look at these pearls. Anybody shed some light on this situation?
I could, sir.
Who are you?
I'm Sweeny Todd Esquire, respectable citizen of Barbary Coast.
Hypocrite. Deceiver.
Sounds. What's caused a change in their attitude?
As you were saying, Mr. Todd.
Yes, well, it all began when I took this poor lad in from the orphanage. I meant to teach him a trade, but alas, he was a thief, stealing a pocket mirror there, a comb here. He ran away after I found out he was spreading vicious rumors about me. I caught up with him today, and I found those pearls in his pocket.
Thank you, Mr. Todd. Anybody else? Anybody?
Well, I guess I could ask you words.
Who are you?
I'm Mrs. Meany.
my bride.
Okay, we're not here to discuss Mr. Todd's matrimonial prospects. We're here to talk about these pearls and that murder up there. They may be related.
Scruples, Mr. Scruples, will you not speak on my behalf?
Most assuredly.
I'm acquainted with you, Scruples. What have you to say?
I begin, sir, by saying the character of Sweeny Todd is without complaint. He's a selfless man, kind to his friends and eager to give opportunity to those less fortunate. He's a man who would never commit a crime. He knows the importance of ideals, hard work, thrift, courtesy.
Wretched man, it was you who sent me to my grave. You will never have a moment's rest. I will torment your dreams.
A spirit? Pass, but you're dead. Leave me, leave me.
I leave Sweeny Todd, but I shall return again and again. No rest for the wicked.
I swear, I'll never do a foul deed. I'll give back all the gold. I swear I won't do anything ever again.
Favorite pastime of man is fooling himself.
Am I going mad? All these spirits coming back to grant me murderer? Oh, I quake in terror. Another spirit!
You will never escape.
Leave me! Be gone! Be gone!
I will never rest until I see you stand before the guards of justice.
I'll never do anything again. Leave me!
I will go, but I will come again and again. There will be no rest for you, Sweeny Todd.
What am I to do? All these spirits coming back. Billy Goat didn't do it. I did it. What? I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I did it.
What are you saying, Todd?
Billy Goat didn't do it. I killed all of them.
I missed, Shadow!
Looks like Todd's got himself into quite a tight fix this time. My guess is more pearls to be found in that barber shop. I'll move fast, the little behind.
Jane, the newspaper woman? How many more spirits will rise from the grave to grant me murderer? Oh, I better get back to my shop and grab my loot before my sanity departs.
Mr. Todd, wait. I have a few questions to ask you.
Ha ha ha! You'll never catch me!
Free at last, Mama.
You are a truthful daughter. I don't think I could last another hour in that jail. I don't understand why it's still there in this house.
We must hurry.
Where?
I saw Minnie and Brooklyn Jake in the distance.
Yeah!
What is that? The sound of a mad mob. Hurry, or we'll be trampled. Run!
The roof's falling in. Todd's gone and done it. I knew one day he'd outsmart himself. Now where is he hidden the loot? I looked everywhere. But here.
The hounds are at my heels. I must be swift, grab my loot, and get out of here. And to escape behind this, beneath this emporium. You!
Don't try to stop me!
You cheat! You bandit!
Half of it's mine!
We'll see about that. I'll show you the Sweeny Todd not to be trifled with. Now, to get rid of the loot, I must be swift. Mark!
Share it all with me.
I haven't come this far to be undone by your cunning wit.
You heard me. Share it all.
I don't have time for it.
In that case, you better be traveling away.
No! Well, good. He passed out. I don't have to deal with him anymore.
I said he was
to get away with those ill-gotten goods. She's the one who did it, not me.
Scandal!
You say that again.
Scandal!
Where's Mrs. Luddy?
Well, I had to do away with her while I was fighting with her.
No. My pigeon!
Mrs. Scruples, you're better off without her. She was clever, Vixen. Well, so friends, it is ended with my vindication. Hypocrite! Holy confession will set me free. Fine, I did it. I murdered everyone. That's my loot.
Perhaps enough, you're arrested.
Sailor Tom, is that really you?
It is I, Lily.
I can't believe I saw foxed by a sailor.
Oh, come on, get moving.
You know, no one will ever forget the name of Sweeny Todd in the Barber Coast. You just remember that.
I say get moving!
Reunited.
It has been a strange story, but we have came through.
It could not be.
Girls, widow, we could pick up the debt.
Jimmy, George! You and me will soon be marching to the altar again, Brooklyn Jake.
Trapped like porpoise in the neck.
It has been a strange story, but we have came through.
It could not be. Always remember, despite woe and travail, love conquers.
Happiness dawns for the virtual, and justice smiles on all.
3 cheers for Sailor Tom! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Oh yeah.
told us a story. A story you can jump into and run around in. This story's gonna scare you.
And make you say hurrah for the good guys.
Wow. Respect. Look, guys.
Participation.
We can't do this alone. You have to join in the story, or it won't be as exciting. Trust me. Come on, guys. So say it with us. Hurrah for the good guys! Hurrah for the good guys! Hurrah! Hurrah, guys! Hurrah for the good guys!
Hurrah for the good guys!
Better. Okay, all right. So anyway, that's it. We built a story and told it. What? We built a story? You better tell them who helped us. Oh yeah, this guy named Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. Great writer. He couldn't be with us here today because, well, he's dead. But he left a library of stories to remember him by, and we're going to tell you one of them today.
They talked pretty fancy back when Shakespeare was alive. For hello, they said all hail. Everybody say that, all hail.
Okay, come on, guys. Come on.
Serious.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, I guess they're not bad. There are some words like that, but just listen closely, because this guy tells one heck of a story. All right, places, everybody.
Okay, so Shakespeare's plays were always about something, and he did it without a single computer-generated effect.
What we're going to tell you today is about a guy who wanted something that didn't belong to him.
And what he was willing to do to get it.
And what happened to him because he was so mean and greedy?
So the guy's name was Nick.
Shush!
Sorry, I forgot his bad luck to say the Scottish King's name on stage. But it's okay, guys. So anyway, the guy's name was Macbeth. Say that, will you? Macbeth.
Macbeth.
Good job. So stick with us and you'll see some pretty surprising things.
What again shall we meet? And thunder your lightning.
When the hurly-burly's done, and when the battle's lost and won,
That'll be there, the set of the sun. What are the flags?
upon the king.
There's me.
Where fair is foul, and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. Hello. What are these three things?
I think they're up to no good.
A drum, Macbeth doth come.
Double toil. Fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Hooray! And the cauldron boil and bake.
Eye of a newt. Toe of a frog.
Wool of bat. And tongue of dog.
Sounds like lunch in the cafeteria.
Say this serious.
Right. These witches ruined this guy Macbeth. No guns, no knives, nothing like that. They tricked him.
Told him he could take something that wasn't his, and everyone would still like him. And he fell for it. Look, there he is now.
Macbeth was a soldier, a general in the army of King Duncan of Scotland. Only, they didn't call him generals then. They called him thanes. Say that, will ya? Thanes.
Thanks.
Macbeth loved being a soldier. Only sometimes a tiny thought came into his head.
That he might like to be more than just a soldier in the thing. Maybe, oh, I don't know. Maybe it might be nice to be something like king. King? King?
King?
Yeah, king.
Only someday he got to be that. King Duncan. So Macbeth would try not to think about it.
So one day Macbeth the best buddy banquo.
I'm coming back from battle. This is where you guys go with my battle sound. Okay. Now, this side makes the da-da-da-da-da sound, and this side you yell charge. Okay? Now let's try it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Charge!
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Charge!
Come on! So the cadet remains are coming to a battle when we come across those witches in the field.
Well, good grief, you don't run across witches every day. So we've got to make most of the chat.
Hail, a dragon, and tooth of war.
Not the gaudy cartoon man.
Adverse spark. And flying worm sting. A lizard's leg. And howlet's wing.
And these verses are fishy things into their pot. Everybody say, ew.
How now, you secret black and midnight!
Well, he sure knows how to talk to the girls.
What are these so with the land so wild in their attire? And look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it here. Speak if you can! What are ye?
All hail, Macbeth.
All hail.
All hail Macbeth!
All hail Macbeth. Thou shalt be king hereafter.
What say ye?
All hail Macbeth. Thou shalt be king hereafter.
No! Stay, you perfect speakers, tell me more! Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting! Speak, I charge ye!
It is strange, and oftentimes sworn us to our arm. Instruments of darkness tell us truth, when it's over with honest trifles, to betray us in deepest consequence.
But, king,
Wait, so what are they? Some kind of fortune tellers? They say he's gonna be king, but King Duncan's already king.
Okay, guys, here's the problem right here. You want something you can't have, and right away. Somebody that you know, somebody that you probably should be hanging out with anyways, tells you you can have it.
Well, my question is, does Macbeth's mother know where he is?
Does your mother know where you are?
no, but yours says, out!
Oh, we wait so pretty bad. She can be worse. She loves to be the center of attention.
So Macbeth rushes home and tells his wife about what the three witches had told him. Boy, oh boy, would Lady Macbeth sure like to be queen. Charades. Big circle, big circle. I am throwing stuff into the circle. All hail, I am all hailing to you. No, no. To the Macarena. All hail. Little circle on my head. I am clueless. Big pot. Okay. Throwing stuff into the pots. I play baseball. All hail to me. Little crown on my head. So out of it. Big pot. Big pot. Big pot. Understand? All hailing. Little crown on her head. Oh my God!
Happiest spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, fill me from the crown to the toe, cup full of direst cruelty.
Heavens, you've got
All hail the king! 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 All hail the king!
Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight. Conduct me to my host, for we love him highly and shall continue our graces towards him. By your leave.
It's late, okay, and the king's very old. They put him right to bed, and there's back goes for snacks. Good night, sweet thing. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep,
But then something happens, which always happens when you're about to do something you know you shouldn't do. What? Big Ben starts to feel a little guilty.
We'll proceed no further in this business.
What beast was it then that made you break your enterprise? When you durst do it, then you were mad.
Questioning his manhood, calling him a sissy. It's the rare fellows who can withstand this insult.
Wimp!
Like I say, the rare fellow. She told you.
Okay, he decides to do it, but he still feels worried. In these cases, we still have judgment here. That we, but teaching bloody instructions, which being taught, rat her to plague the inventor.
What he's saying is, violence leads to more violence. Ever hit a kid who didn't hit you back, or find some bigger kid to do it for him?
If Beth is afraid that if he kills, he'll be killed himself.
He hath honored me of late. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet tongue, at the deep damnation of his taking off. Tears shall drown the wind. And if we fail,
Screw your curse to the sticking place and will not fail.
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear the noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more, Macbeth doth murder sleep.
Sleep no more. Macbeth doth murder sleep.
You do unbend your strength to think so brain sickly of things.
Brain sickly, I like that. She's describing his guilty conscience.
Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hands. Why did you bring the daggers from their place? They must lie there.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think of what I have done and look upon it again. I dare not.
'Tis the odd childhood that fears the painted devil.
Well, oh, great Neptune's oceans, wipe this blood clean from my hand.
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. Retire we to our chamber. A little water will cleanse us of this deed.
You think you can wash off murder with just a little water? Don't bet on it.
So to go to wash
masterpiece, most sacrilegious murder hath broken up the Lord's anointed temple and stolen thence the life of the building.
Mean you, His Majesty?
Approach thy chamber and destroy thy sight.
Oh!
Bring the alarm about murder and treason.
Everyone is suspicious.
You see, Macbeth and Lady Macbeth blamed the good soldiers, but nobody believed them. Everyone suspects it was the Macbeths. And then Macbeth decides that he doesn't want anyone else to be king. Ever, ever, ever.
Even though Macbeth got it in line and it wasn't even his turn.
So Macbeth gets some bad guys to kill some more people.
Like his best friend, Banquo, who knows about the witches and might tell.
Oh, hast you now, King, as the weird women promised, and I fear thou playest most foully for it.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command me.
Ride you this afternoon.
Aye, my good lord.
Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time twixt this and supper.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
Macbeth doesn't trust anyone.
So Macbeth and Lady Macbeth decided to throw a party. So that way they actually might get some people who like them.
Let's have a party.
Okay.
Bring up the cake. Root beer.
The guest list is kind of short because Macbeth has killed a lot of people. Big Duncan, guards, Banquo.
Hi, McDonald.
But someone does show up at the dinner party that Macbeth doesn't expect. A fresh ghost of Banquo appears and nearly scares Macbeth out of his skin. Nobody else can see the ghost, so they all think Macbeth is crazy.
What is it that moves your highness? Which one of you have done this? What, my lord? Thou canst not say I did it! Never shake thy glowing locks at me! Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Lady Macbeth has to let her few little guests get away, even before dessert.
Which is not the best time to be leaving a party. Like before the birthday cake.
So basically, things are falling apart for the Macbeths. Lady Macbeth is starting to have a guilty conscience too. She's been walking in her sleep at night, rubbing her hands. And, you know, saying things about knives and blood, which aren't good things to be saying under the circumstances. She has it in her mind that King Duncan's blood is actually on her hands, and she says, "How damn spot out, I say! These hands never be clean. When needs we fear, who knows it? When
Sweeny's kind of guy. One who always has to get his way.
Let's all say boo to that. Always going to get your own way. Boo!
I need to talk to those witches. Come here, witch! Good witch!
So Macbeth decides to look up those witches and ask them what's what. He decides to look under supernatural, which would be under what letter of the alphabet?
Yes.
Right you are.
I charge ye, by that which you profess, however you come to know it, answer me! Answer me that which I ask here!
Scale of dragon. And the tooth of wolf.
Which is mommy Margot. Cool, what's about Coon's blood?
And then the charm is firm and good. Macbeth asked the witches when he can stop killing people and enjoy being king. This is what their trick times they tell him.
Macbeth shall never vanquish you.
Until great Birwood, tied Dylan's Mayhill, shall come upon him.
Oh wait, that's good! You!
This guy's pretty happy. He thinks that's great. My castle is empty, and the forest called Birwood is miles away. The forest is never going to come to my house. I'm safe forever.
This is great! There's no way this could possibly go wrong for me!
So Macbeth is happy as a clam until he rides home to get some bad news.
Annoyed! The queen is dead! She shouldn't die hereafter! There wouldn't be a time for that word to martyr, and 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 to martyr creeps in this petty place from day to day, to last syllable. No like yesterday.